Okay, everyone, we are finally back in my favorite place, which is the New Testament. We are starting off in Mark 12. 1 through 12 are the verses. Let's read. He began to speak to them in parables. A man planted a vineyard, put a fence around it, dug out a pit for a winepress, and built a watchtower. Then he released it to tenant farmers and went away. At harvest time, he sent a servant to the farmers to collect some of the fruit of the vineyard from them. But they took him, beat him, and sent him away empty-handed. Again he sent another servant to them, and they hit him on the head and treated him shamefully. Then he sent another, and they killed that one. He also sent many others. Some they beat, and others they killed. He had still one to send, his beloved son. Finally, he sent him to them, saying, "They will respect my son." But those tenant farmers said to one another, "This is the heir. Come on, let's kill him, and the inheritance will be ours." So they seized him, killed him, and threw him out of the vineyard. What then will the owner of the vineyard do? He will come and kill the farmers and give the vineyard to the others. Haven't you read the scripture? The stone that the builders rejected has become to the cornerstone. This came about the Lord and is wonderful in our eyes. They were looking for a way to arrest him, but feared the crowd because they knew he had spoken this parable against them. So they sent him and went away. Now, the first 8 words of this is what I cling on to. He began to speak to them in parables. Because to me, it is fascinating that Jesus did not speak in a simple and concise way for all to hear, or not hear, but all to understand. Then I think about it, and at the same time, it makes sense. Because if we want to get to know the wisdom of Jesus, and we want to come to understand it, that means we need to pursue him. That means we need to have a relationship. That means that we need to ask him for it. I think of King Solomon, who asked God for wisdom, and it was bestowed upon him. And I remember that when I started to really go heavy into my faith and dive in, that's something that jumped at me. And so that's something that I try to ask every single day. I go immediately in prayer, "Lord, give me your wisdom. What wisdom do I need to learn? What knowledge do I need to learn from you?" And when I started doing that, when I started seeking Jesus and just asking questions, my understanding of who he is completely changed my worldview, and I completely started living differently, and it changed my life. It's amazing that just seeking wisdom itself, God's wisdom, can really alter your perspective on things, can really alter the way that you decide to live every single day. And I think that there is meaning behind Jesus speaking parables. He wants everyone to have a relationship with him. And this is just one way to have a relationship with him. To ask questions, to ask why, to seek understanding. Because hearing pastors talk is one thing, hearing other Christians talk about the Bible is one thing. But when you personally dive into this, asking questions, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. But this is a very fascinating parable. I want to know what you received. So as always, send a video, send an audio, send a message, and have a blessed day.